Hello guys, episode 2 of Solo Leveling is here, and if you have missed episode 1, then click on the I button above, and to watch daily videos, subscribe to this channel quickly. The episode starts with all the hunters trapped inside a dungeon. No one knows how to escape. Captain Song tells everyone to move, but Jinwoo stops them, saying that if they move, the statues will attack again. Joo-hee is scared. Song comes to Jinwoo and says, "It's good that you noticed the statue. If not, we would all be dead." Jinwoo then sees that Song's hand is bleeding. It has been cut off. While Jinwoo ties a bandage on Song's hand, Song says that if Joo-hee was in good condition, he would have asked her to heal him. He explains that Joo-hee is a B-rank healer, but she only goes on simple raids because she is weak-minded. Looking at the statues, Song thinks this dungeon might be A rank or even S rank. He then repeats the temple's rules. Jinwoo wonders if the god mentioned in the rules is actually this giant statue. The scene shifts to Jinwoo's younger sister, Jinha. In class, her friend asks if her brother is a hunter. Jinha says, yes, but he is only E rank. That's why he always comes home injured. She asks her friend that why did you ask such a thing? Her friend says she was just curious. But in her mind, she thinks, if I were in his place, I wouldn't get hurt like this. Back in the dungeon, Jinwoo tells Song that they are too weak to fight the statue. One hunter is confident in his speed and says he can escape any attack. He runs toward the gate, but the statue of God shoots a laser beam at him, burning his entire body. Only his legs remain. The hunters panic. Song warns, this thing can crush us like ants anytime. Jinwoo, feeling nervous, wonders, if that's true, why hasn't the statue attacked us yet? Jinwoo remembers the temple's first rule and asks Song about it. As Jinwoo stands up, the statue's eyes begin to glow. Realizing the danger, Jinwoo quickly kneels down, and the statue's eyes go back to normal. He immediately tells everyone, get down on your knees and bow to the statue. Song asks, did you figure something out? Jinwoo explains, as long as our heads are below a certain height, the statue won't attack. That must be the meaning of the first rule. The hunters stay down for a while, but then one hunter stands up and says, look, the statue is not attacking us anymore. Seeing this, the other hunters also stand up. Suddenly, the statue of God, which was sitting, slowly stands up. The hunters panic again. Song, feeling scared, asks Jinwoo, do you have any ideas? Jinwoo thinks about the second rule. Praise God. The hunters don't understand what this means. One hunter steps forward and says, I know how to pray. He bows and starts murmuring prayers. At first it seems to work, the statue moves more slowly, but suddenly the statue crushes the hunter under its foot, killing him instantly. Blood spreads across the floor. The hunters scream in fear. Song tells everyone, we need to split up and run. The hunters start running in different directions. One of them, Sinta, is determined to survive. While running, he remembers his family, but he accidentally bumps into a guard statue. The statue swings its axe and cuts Sinta in half. Jinwoo and Joo-hee are also running. Jinwoo desperately tries to figure out how to praise God. He notices that some statues are holding swords, some have hammers, and others have musical instruments. Suddenly, an idea comes to him. He shouts, everyone, go under the statues with musical instruments. The hunters run under the statues, and music starts playing. Song realizes, these statues with musical instruments won't attack. Jinwoo and Joo-hee stand under a statue, but it doesn't activate. Jinwoo realizes only one person can stand under each statue. He leaves Joo-hee under the statue, and it activates, protecting her. Jinwoo runs to find another statue, but the statue of God is chasing him. It tries to step on him, but Jinwoo jumps away just in time. However, he makes a mistake. He stops under a statue holding a weapon. The statue attacks Jinwoo with a shield. Joo-hee screams, but Jinwoo survives and runs to a musical statue. Once he reaches it, music plays, and the statue of God finally stops attacking and returns to its seat. Joo-hee runs to Jinwoo and sees that his leg is badly injured. She uses too much healing magic and her body swells unnaturally, with her eyes and mouth becoming distorted. Meanwhile, Mishima tells Song, because of your quick decisions, we are all in danger. Losing your hand is your karma. Suddenly, the statue of God raises its hand, and an earthquake begins. From the ground, an altar rises. Jinwoo immediately understands. This is an altar for sacrifices. This must be related to the third rule, believe in God. Mishima takes out his sword, puts it on Song's neck, and says, as the captain, it's your responsibility to make the sacrifice. Song, realizing he has no choice, agrees to go alone, but Jinwoo thinks, it's not just the captain's fault. We all chose to enter this dungeon. Song steps toward the altar. As soon as he reaches it, flames rise. He asks two hunters to help him. As they approach, the fire burns even stronger. Jinwoo asks Song, "Can we just wait for help?" Song replies, "No. It's been 7 days since this dungeon appeared. If we don't defeat the boss soon, a dungeon break will happen, and monsters will enter the human world." Meanwhile, Jinwoo's sister Jinha visits their mother in the hospital. She talks to her, but their mother doesn't respond at all. Back in the dungeon, Jinwoo tells Mishima and Juhi to go to the altar. When they step onto it, blue flames appear and the temple gate opens. Just then, the other statues activate and start moving toward them. Jinwoo realizes that if they stay still, the statues won't move too quickly. He compares it to a childhood game where you must keep your eyes open. But one hunter panics, blinks, and runs for the gate. The moment he does, the gate starts to close slightly. Jinwoo figures out that the blue flames are a timer. When they go out, they will have a chance to escape. But Mishima can't take it anymore. He apologizes and says, "I must go home to my family." He runs toward the gate, making the statues attack again. Song tells Jinwoo and Juhi, "Run now. I will hold them off." Juhi tries to run but is too weak. Jinwoo tells Song to take Juhi and escape, but Juhi refuses to leave him. Song knocks her unconscious and carries her through the gate. As soon as they cross, all the flames disappear. Jinwoo is now alone. The statues surround him. He accepts his fate, picks up Mishima's sword, and prepares to fight. But the statues attack. One cuts off his hand. Others stab him. Finally, a spear is driven into his stomach. Jinwoo falls, thinking, "So this is how I die." Suddenly, a mysterious screen appears in front of him. Secret quest. Courage of the weak, complete. The screen says, "You have qualified to become a player. If you do not accept, your heart will stop in 0.2 seconds. Jinwoo, barely alive, selects yes. What happens next? We will find out in the next episode. If you want to see an amazing explanation, then quickly subscribe to this channel and tell me in the comment how you liked this episode.